This message is for someone who is accident prone. Early childhood years, you would fall a lot. You may have had a lot of scars. You may have not been shown how to properly care for your body and also your space. Wholeness family, infinite water flowing for you. I'm Poindexter. This is Tarot on Decks. And I do this from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you can leave now. If you decide to stay, that means that you allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started because you know we dominate these time constraints. One thing that I have to remember on this side of the panty handy side, like I like to say, is that I can take my time a little bit more, right? And get my thoughts out a little bit more clearly. I never want to waste nobody's time, though. Spit that shit out, you know what I'm saying? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. You'll get used to it. 1-11 on the timer. What's the most important message out here for my TikTok Soul Collective? Four of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. The reason why I brought up the fact that you were accident prone as a child is because this work that's being done against you has been done against you for quite some time. The capacity that you've always held. You were prophesied over as a child. There was a prophecy over you as a child. As a child, you may have been able to see otherworldly entities, and there's a need for you to go back, whether it's in meditation or just in memory, daydream about your childhood. You'll remember that when people were sick and that when people would ail, you can call out, you can tell people, hey, that's a demon or that's a spirit. There's a spirit over those people, right? The nine of cups. You've always had this gift, but it was like, I don't want to say it was beat out of you. The Queen of Pentacles is out here with the Four of Cups, but it definitely was diminished. It definitely was hushed, right? The Six of Swords is out here, right? This gift that you have was hushed because of the conservative family that you may have been brought up in. The World card is out here. The World card is out here. That means that you're going to different levels. The Eight of Pentacles. That means that this gift that you have is meant to take you to other levels. But when this gift was prophesied about you, it was a problem. The Nine of Swords, especially for this Queen of Pentacles energy, this motherly energy, this matronly energy in your life, it was a problem to know that you had this gift in this capacity. You know, a lot of times, the only time when it's a problem that you can see through somebody bullshit is when they in a bunch of it. A lot of times, the only time it's a problem when you can see through somebody bullshit is when they in a bunch of it. And this matronly energy, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person, motherly, protective energy in your life, they was in a bunch of bullshit, but you have the gift to be able to see through a bunch of bullshit. You've been allergic to bull since childhood, and they've always asked themselves, now what am I going to do about this psychic person here, right? Get out of here with that third eye. The Queen of Wands is out here. They didn't want you to expose them. They've always been about this person. I do not like it at all. Give me 2 more cards from this deck and I'm going to switch up decks. This person you were prophesied over as a child, right? To have some type of gift and ability to see through darkness, right? And the person who you were born under they were kind of like submerged in a lot of darkness, and they didn't want you to reveal what they were doing. Scandalous, right? The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands, having your gift was a burden in their life, and they wanted to do away with it. Give me 2 more cards, Spirit. The Sun card. It's like a camera. It's like a dark room, right? If the light comes in the dark room, it ruins the film, right? So this person had an image to uphold. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. This person had an image. They had the whole world fooled, but they couldn't fool you. And so the gift that you have to be able to read through a person bullshit, because you can see straight in the ethers and you can see their 5-dimensional being, so you can see if they're a demon or if they're not, right? They want you to hush up. You were always told to be quiet, and it's because of some type of, dare I say it, this YouTube slave mentality. These people who were your protectors, they came from a different generation, and they was taught to shut up, so they told you to shut up. But my baby, I'm telling you to speak. Four of Pentacles is out here with this 4 of Cups. They was taught to shut up, so they wanted you to shut up. But look at this similar energy, right? When they grew up in a time and space and energy where they had to shut up because the door was closed, you grew up in a time and space where the door was more open and there were different opportunities for you. And you were given a gift to be able to make people the dark, to bring light to the darkness. That's your gift. But you was always told to shut up. The Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, ever since you was a child, these people have been working to get you to hush up. I want to know why this is important for the collective. Whoever's in here, on here, I resonate with this energy as well. There was a specific accident in your childhood years where you fell on your tailbone or on your, it feels like you fell on your tailbone. And after that specific accident, a lot of your awareness was shut down, and it will behoove you if you go back to that moment in time so that you can reconnect with that version of yourself and reconnect with those gifts, talents, and abilities. That's what this reading is about. This reading is about someone who was told to hush their gifts, to quiet their gifts. You have to reconnect with that version of yourself who was told to quiet down. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What's the most important message out here? The Strength card. You get through a lot of shit. You people wonder how you may have the gift of touch. You may have the gift of talk. But you're able to tame a lot of different beasts. Things, entities that take other people out, you can tolerate them. Entities that take other people out, people that most people don't like, you can tolerate those people because you have this gift and talent and this ability, right? It's probably the way that you use your voice. The Five of Swords is out here with the Ace of Wands. But even when you cuss the motherfucker out, you bringing light to their life. Even when you cussing somebody out, you bringing life to their life because you've always had this gift and this ability to expose a person's demons. You make a motherfucker know they demons. And once you become aware of your demons, you can dominate them. Ten of Cups is out here. But in your early childhood years, preteen years, before you were a teenager, right? You were told to shut up. You were told to be quiet or to not say so much or to say things in a certain way, right? Because they had to shut up. But you don't have to shut up. You can talk, baby. That's the difference that's out here. The message from Spirit is you may have been protected by some people who grew up in a different space and time and they was told to shut up because their gifts and their abilities could have got them ixnayed. You feel what I'm saying? But your gifts and your talents and your abilities can save a generation. The Fool card is out here with this Ten of Cups. You can bring people to the awareness of their demons. That's the only way you can dominate these motherfuckers. The Justice card is out here with the World card. That's the only way that you can topple demons is if you are aware of them. And many people, a great percentage of the masses, and they're not even aware of the fact that they even have demons. The Page of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Also with this Empress energy, not to mention whoever I'm talking to, that if you have these gifts and these talents and these abilities, please go in your room, baby. If you have these gifts and these talents and these abilities, that they're meant to create a lifestyle for you that's very comfortable and convenient, where people come to you. One thing about the Empress is, you notice the life-giving water flows directly to her. And so these gifts were meant so you don't have to get up off your ass. All your abundance will come straight to you when you embrace your gifts. Again, breathe, right? There's this need for you to go back to this accident that you had where you hit your tailbone or you fell on your butt. You bust your ass. And it may have been very embarrassing, or you actually damaged your root chakra in a way that closed it off. And you need to reconnect with that energy in order to embody your divine life purpose, which is this Empress energy. Masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. The nourishing waters of life are supposed to come to you and flow through you. You see what the fuck I'm saying? Let's get one more deck out here. Y'all know my intent is to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance by aiding and healing the parts in each of us that need the most. Okay, Spirit. So for the person who this resonates with, what's their next best step? What's the next best step? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Ten of Wands is the first card out. It's not the easy way is never the best way. The Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 4 wands. Listen, it feels like the easy way is not going to be the best route forward. You're going to have to there are going to be some mental things that you have to deal with that lead to some physical changes in your life that are going to be quite difficult, mind you, because you was taught your whole life to shut up. So to connect with these voices so that you can start hearing them again, or to connect with this sight so you can start seeing them again, it's going to be a lot of hard work. But again, if you are willing to put in the labor, 10 of wands to the 3 of wands, that's going to break down to 4 wands. If you're willing to put in the labor, the Knight of Wands, that's 5 wands. 5 of wands is iron sharpens iron. The Hermit card is out here. If you're willing to reconnect, like I said, with that part of your root chakra, 6 of cups energy, that inner child who was damaged somewhere in their root chakra, 6, 7, 8 cups. There's this aspect of either the accident that happened, maybe something happened with a horse, or there was a car accident or something like that. In any case, there's this aspect of it that you don't want to revisit, right? Like maybe there was a loss or something was devastating about it, right? And I definitely understand that. But that's the demon that you have to dominate in order to rise to the occasion. King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, the Devil card. I only work here. All right, all praise to the Most High. That's the demon that you got to dominate in order to rise to the motherfucking occasion, though. Right? Like the memory, that one memory that you don't want to remember, that always flashes in your mind. Maybe you have dreams about it and you wake up before you can fully realize the memory because you just don't want to think about it, or it makes you cry. You need to deal with it because it's causing some type of disruption in your root chakra, and the gifts and the talents associated with your root chakra being in balance and in alignment. It will awaken or have something to have an effect on the masses, right? Like you show other people they demons, but it's a demon that's blocking your sight right now, your ability to see the other demons. The Ace of Cups is out here. Unblock that energy, unblock that. So like I said, with the Empress energy and the World card that was out here earlier, so that the love of God can not only flow to you but through you. You know what the fuck I'm saying? The 5 of Pentacles is out here with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is out here twice. You may be dealing with some financial constraints. You're probably dealing with some financial constraints, and all of these constraints have to do with that root chakra blockage. An accident. It feels like an accident that happened in your early childhood era, right? I feel like I'm talking to somebody who has a lot of scars, or they have a lot of scars from childhood. They got a lot of scars when they were child. Maybe they healed now, but you always had scratches on your legs and stuff like that. Meaning that people have been working against your gifts, your talents, and abilities for quite some time. And unless you go back and deal with the demons that you left it's like when you're playing a game. You can't get to the next level unless you've beat all of the prior prerequisites, right? In college, you can't get to the next course unless you've taken the prerequisites. And that's what's on this board. It's like you're trying to move forward in your balance and your security in life, right? But you still have some demons that you have left undominated. Huh? You know, my intent is to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance by aiding and healing the parts in each of us that need it most. Extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Go back and heal that root chakra so that you may be well. Listen, this deity, I can't pronounce it, but it may be beneficial for you. Mask, not showing true feelings. Hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. And I really think more than anyone else outside of who you are, this is you. Lying to yourself about what you're capable of, or lying to yourself about this being the only thing that you can have. No, you've known since childhood that you can have and do more than what you're doing, but you were told to hush, and now it's time for you to speak up. New job, career. This gift that you're going to embrace and embody is going to be a difficult task, because you got to do away with all the old things that you was used to doing and embrace something new, right? It's like going from PC to Mac, right? Oh my God, I got to learn all these new systems, right? But they're so much more effective, so much more efficient. Cupid's arrow, have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Meeting. A hesitation. And I think you already know this, right? So heal your root chakra. Energetic clearing is the last oracle card out here. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments. Be prepared to receive her luminous plan. You know, my intent is to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance by aiding and healing the parts in each of us that need it most. Collective, I hope this helped. Wholeness, infinite waters flowing through you.